Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming this makeup look for you. This is actually going to be my first video in my autumn/fall trends series, and it's a lovely burgundy eye with a nice bright coral lip. So if you want to learn how to create this look, then just keep watching. Starting off with foundation, just to even out my skin tone, I'm going to be using the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation, and this is in the shade, let's have a little look, 52 Vanilla. I'm just applying this with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And this foundation is brilliant at the minute for me because the weather has changed here dramatically and it's gone very cold and dull and rainy, so it's taking its toll on my skin. I'm having a lot of redness and stuff like that, so this is really evening out my skin tone. It's taking a lot of the redness away and evening out all my dark circles and stuff like that, which is good. So just applying that all over my skin. Friday the 13th and two black cats sitting on the fence staring at me. Okay, so moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer, and this is in the shade number 1 Fair. I'm just applying this underneath my eyes to get rid of all those dark circles. I do get dark circles all year round, that's just because I'm quite fair, but I know certainly in the autumn and winter they are more prominent, so we don't want any of those. And this concealer is really good. It's very full coverage, so it's going to completely take those away. This cat is like right by me. Oh my god, I'll show you. Okay, so there's two of those black cats sitting on my fence staring at me while I'm doing my makeup. Next I'm going to fill in my brows, and I'm using this MUA eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade Blonde, and it's just got a little brush on the end and just a normal pencil tip. So I'm just going to comb through my brows with the brush and then just very lightly fill it in. So the next step is to move on to the eyes, and I'm going to be using this brown shade from the NYC Individual Eyes palette, which I did do a tutorial on this palette if you're interested, and I'll put the link somewhere here so you can click that and check that out. But I'm just taking this slightly mauvey brown shade and I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid. Then I'm just going to blend that out using a big fluffy brush. Not blending too high up into the brow bone, just blending it into the crease. Just to soften any lines. Then I'm also taking a bit of the same eyeshadow on a smaller pencil brush and running that underneath my bottom lash line. All the way across into the inner corner. Then taking the same fluffy brush, I'm just going to run that underneath the eye just to soften up that line as well. I'm going to be using a different shade, and this is a lovely burgundy shade which I've hit the pan on, which you can tell I like it, from the Manly palette. So taking the eyeshadow on a smaller brush, I'm going to be running that through my crease. All the way in to the inner corner. Going back in with that same big fluffy brush, we're just going to blend that out as well. brow highlight, I'm going to be using my MUA palette, and this is the Undress Me 2 palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Shy, and this is just a lovely highlight shade. So just placing that underneath the brow. As you can see, it's very, very luminous, which is what I like for my brow highlights. And I'm just taking a smaller crease brush, and I'm going to just use this just to blend in the highlight into the burgundy shade. I'm also going to take a small amount of that burgundy red colour and just run that underneath the lash line too. Then taking the fluffy brush again, I'm just going to lightly just dust over that, just to soften the lines up a little bit. Next, I'm moving on to liner, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Super Liner, and this is in the shade Black Diamond, and this actually says it's for brown eyes, even though I've got blue eyes. I'm being a bit of a rebel, so I'm going to just place a thin line of this just on my top lash line. I'm using a Rimmel London eye pencil, and this is in number 6 Black Magic. I'm going to place that in my bottom lash line. I'm also going to place that in my waterline and my tide line. I'm going to be using is the NYC Showtime Mascara, one of my all-time favourites. So I'm just going to apply that to my top and bottom lashes. So then, moving on to the rest of the face, I'm going to be using the MUA Bronzer, and this is in the shade 3, and it's just a matte bronzer, and I'm just going to contour with that, so just popping in the hollows of my cheeks, a little bit on my temples, just to slim down the face, and a little bit underneath my jawline. The blush I'm going to be using is by 17, and it's called Blush and Glow, so it has a built-in highlight as well, and this is in the shade Peaches and Cream. So I'm just applying this to the tops of my cheekbones. This is a lovely blush for full time, as it's got the burgundy and the peachy tones, so it's adding a bit more warmth onto the skin. So the lipstick that I've chosen to use for this look is by MUA, and it is in the shade Nectar, and it's just this gorgeous dark coral colour, so I'm just going to apply that straight onto my lips. And these lipsticks are gorgeous, they're so pigmented and bright and so affordable, so got quite a few of these. I'll probably do a little review haul on the MUA lipsticks that I've got. So this is the completed look. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up to let me know, and leave a comment in the comment box below telling me what your favourite autumn fall trends are at the moment. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!